Hello, good morning, welcome back to my channel, NannyJeano. Thank you for coming back and joining me today. It's lovely to have you back and to see what I'm about to do. Well, you might have seen from the thumbnail. I've been challenged by two of my friends to make a wreath. Dawn and Lee. We'll see how it goes. It might be terrible. I've never made a wreath. I'm not really a fan of wreaths. I'll never have a wreath on my door. So we're going to go with it. Now, I haven't bought anything. I'm literally going with what I've got. I have a wicker wreath form. I have... Sorry, I'm just going to be ducking because it's all over here. I have a bit of greenery. And this as well. This is called, let me put my glasses on. This is called cypress leaves. May use some of that. I've got little berries, could be apples. I've got little picks, different frosted berries. Pipe cleaners in case I need them. Got some of these little white ones. This is just what I've picked out. Got a Christmas tree, might put that in, I'm not sure. And I have ribbon that says Merry Christmas, because I was going to make a bow. It's a cheating bow, really. It's still a bow and it looks lovely, but it's not a bow in the sense of how you would normally make a bow. So that is near enough what I've got. Oh, I've got these as well, but I think these are probably too big. So we are going to try and make a wreath. I've got my glue gun on. I've got my coffee. Need it. Right. So what I should do is I will... Oh, that looks a bit weird. Right. Forget that. What I'm going to do is turn you down onto the table. Now, I haven't got a great big workspace. It's a tiny little desk. And I'm going to try and work with what I've got. I don't think this will be a very long video because I will speed a lot up because a lot of it is repetitive. So I will speed up what I can so that it makes sense. Yeah, so let's get on. You can place your bets now. Is it going to turn out okay? Or is it going to be a total disaster? Whichever way it is, I'm putting this video up. So I'll just pause you for a minute, get you turned down so you can see what I'm doing. I'll be back. Okay, I've cut some ribbon out. So this is for the tail of the bow and these are for the bow. So all I'm going to do is put a little dab of hot glue here and then fold it over like that, about probably 1/4 inch. I just want one dab because I don't want it to be too hard and glue hardens. So just one dab there, and then the same with the other one. Right, and then what you need to do is find the middle of your tail. We can cut some off if it's too hard, and then we are going to dip it in. I hope you can see this all right. Dip it in and dip it out like that. and then I'm going to get some I've got some floristry what right, I'll be back. Okay, right, sorry, I had to start again. I cut bigger bits because the bow was far too small. So we're going to get the middle. So we've got that piece and we've got that piece, and then we've got the piece for the tail. So we're going to have the tail, bring that down, and then we're going to do the same, dip in the middle and out, hold on to that, dip in the middle and out. And then, so we've got 2 bows and a tail. I've got my pipe cleaner, so we're going to put the bows together like that. Let me just get that in place. And then we're going to get the tail underneath, and we're going to put the pipe cleaner around everything and secure it at the back. Just a couple of turns. Right, so that is it. You can fluff these up a bit later, but I was going to put a bit of ribbon in the middle, but I don't think that looks too bad because it's the red, isn't it? So what I might do is, well, I'll just get a little bit of ribbon and see if it works, but I don't really think I'm going to need the ribbon in the back there. So we'll just fold it over. I'll just see what it looks like. If it looks, no, that's going to look ridiculous, isn't it? Have I got plain? I suppose no. I'm going to leave it like that, pipe cleaner. Right, next. Ribbon's done. Back to the wreath. Now, it's a little bit misshapen, but you should be able to just, that's all right. Right. Okay. We're going in with the greenery. So let's put that down here to hand. So I thought what I would do is just thread it through like that, but I think I need to cut some off before I do that. So I'm just going to take probably this much off. And the same with the other one. I'll cut them as I go. Right. So I'm just going to test it to make sure it goes, and then I'll put some, yeah, I'll put a little bit of glue on that. And then I'll put a little bit of glue on this because I want it to sit down on the actual wreath and not be sticking up. So putting that one that side, and then put that one down there somewhere. Does it go in there? Right, in there. Put a little bit of glue on. And I'm hoping that'll go down there. And then we'll put a little bit of glue on that. And try and shape it around it a bit. Glue takes seconds to go off. It just has to go cold and then it should stick. Yeah, that one's on. I think I need 2 more just to think like that and like that maybe. So I'm going to cut these down. Cut them a little bit more of the length off, up to about here. And I'm hoping they, let's put that the right way round. And I'm hoping that will fit in like that, just to make it a little bit fuller. And then just let that sit in there for a second. Don't know what this is going to turn out like. I've watched loads and loads of people doing tutorials on different wreaths, but I've never had done one. Anything sticking out, there's a little bit sticking out there. Oh, pardon me, a little bit sticking out there. I'll just clip that off later on, and then that one can go in like, right, let's put some on there. This is going to stick out the bottom, but that's fine because, like I said, I'll just chop that off later on. Turn that around a little bit. Don't get hot glue on your finger. It's sore. And then you'll get all the glue webs coming. I think I need to put this one down a bit more. That's a little bit sticking up, which I don't really want. Okay. Right, that's that. So that's it so far. And then I didn't know whether to put, I've got some little eucalyptus leaves. They might be too long, but I could put them to come out like that. It's just a little bit more greenery. Or could have them coming out and round there like that. Oh, that's better. Yeah, do that. Right. A little bit of glue. Slide him in there. And I'll stick that to there. And then I'll do the other side. What am I on so far? I'm on 15. Didn't stick. Didn't hold it long enough. Right, I'm going to put some on the top here, because it will cover it by the leaf that's there, hopefully. I'll cut out all the bits that I'm faffing about at. And then this one. Which I don't know if I like that or not, to be fair now. Right, yeah, I'll put it in. I'm going to cut some of that off though, because I don't need all of that. Okay, put some glue on that bit. Now, I wish I'd have cut that bit off now actually, it's too long. Right, I'm taking that bit out. Let's cut that off. Yeah, that's better. I didn't like it all the way up there. So far. Right, now my bow I think is going to go on the top. Let's put some, let's have some of the frosted berries, I think. They're nice, aren't they? Right, frosted berries. So that's the pick. So I'm just thinking if I take them off, then I can just cut down to what I want. We'll do 4 and see how that goes. Right. Let me just, yeah, I quite like the frosted bit to be, oops, sorry. I'm going to try and get them coming from the inside. Oh, that's better. Right. Put some glue on that. Like that. And then let's test it first. Always test. Well, let it go in there. Stand this up a bit. Yeah, in there. Put a bit of glue on. Put him back in. Oh, I like that. Do need something in the middle. Or should I put my bow to the bottom? No, because then you cover the berries. Right. Chatting away here to myself. Let's have a look at these little white ones. Oh, this is better. I thought they were going to be bigger. I quite like the little bit of it. Yeah, let's cut that. Sorry, I'm caught up in what I'm doing, not giving you many chats, am I? Hope you're all okay. I'm filming this on the Monday to go up tomorrow. I didn't really know what to do, and then when I was out with the girls, you know, I told you I was going out with the girls, they were saying about it, and I thought, yeah, that's a 2-1, but I've got to cut it down anyway, so. Oh, that went out the door, I think. Quite like it actually. Maybe I should keep the two together. I went under, didn't I? With that. Don't know if I'll get 1, 2 in that bit. Bit of glue. Do I want any more? Maybe, yeah, maybe I have some going up there. And then another one, I think, up here. Move that over a little bit. Right, what else do I want? What else have I got? I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, I found some little pine cones, so I think I might just dab them around and about. There's carnage in this room. There's stuff everywhere. Right. So also I found a smaller little tree that I might pop just in the middle there. So let's see, where can I put these? I don't like these sticking up. I think I'm going to have to glue them down. Yeah. Right, let's get them down first. Let's get a finger protector. Save me burning myself. That's always a good idea. That's it. And then this one. Down like, oh, that looks better. I know it's upside down, but it still looks a lot better. Right. think we'll get these cones. Is that not sticking? This one doesn't want to stick. Sip of my coffee. Now, why are you not sticking? That's it, stuck a bit. We're good. Just get all these glue webs when you're doing this. Right, I'm just thinking pot pine cones, sort of, you know, here or there. And then maybe have one up there and one up there. Yeah, like that. Right. I'm not sure things want to stick to this plastic. Right, that's one. Don't need that one anymore. Where's the other one? And then this one up. Oh, let's cut a bit of that, a bit of a bit on it. Can you see that? Just cut that off. Otherwise it won't stick down. Right, need another glue stick. And then I'm thinking that in there. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I'm miles away again. I really need to get used to chatting, don't I? Right. Let's put it over a little bit, otherwise it's wobbly. Like it's had a beer or two. That's better. Now, I'm just going to, remember I put the tyres on? Pipe cleaners, that's what they're called. I'm just going to tie this around, actually no, I need to put a little bit of jute string. I'll be back. Okay, got a bit of string. So, don't really know how long. Let's bring that down. Oops. Don't want it too long. Right, cut that off. So that's on. Now just going to put the bow on. Like I was saying, use the pipe cleaners. I'm going to put the pipe cleaners around that. One at the top and one at the bottom. Let's make sure it's in the middle. Yeah, that's it. And then we'll tie that off. Let's give it a couple of twists. That's it. And then just take those off. Oh, is that gonna? Oh yeah. Just cut the ends off of that. And then I'll move the hanging bit over to the middle there. Let's get that out. Sorry, I'm just moving this bit over so that it hangs from the middle. It was a little bit to the side there. That's it, just put a bit of hot glue on that. Don't want that coming off. It's the back, no one will see the back. So yeah, that's it. Just fluff the bow up a little bit. Give it a little bit of, you know, definition. And then I'm just going to crease and I think it's called dovetail. And you do the closed end to the open end. Let's just, oh, let me just have a look. Don't know whether to. Right, I'm just going to move you up a little bit, and then I will hold this up. So, what do you think? Good first attempt? What would you have done different? This bit looks like it's not in. Right, let's get that under there. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Hello. I'm pleased with that, I think. It's just this plastic doesn't want to stick to the glue, so I don't know why that is, but yeah. Well, my first attempt. I don't know if it's not brilliant, I know that, but it's not bad for a first go, is it? That's it. Well, don't know what I'm going to do with it now. It may well be donated. So yeah, that's it. how long have I been going? Oh, I will be 36 minutes. So, oh goodness, this room is there's so much about. I'm not normally this bad, but I've never done this before, so I wanted everything out so I could make my choices. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing that actually. I haven't done a craft for quite a while. I think there will be another one coming in my Vlogmas. But yeah, just thought I'd get this one done. And let's see. We'll see. So Dawn or Lee, thank you for the challenge. I've done it. If either of you want this, you're welcome. If not, that is absolutely fine. But I will thank you ever so much for watching. Just going to take a sip. Thank you ever so much for watching. I've really appreciated it. I really appreciate you coming back time and time again, watching my silliness. And turn the hot glue gun off. Thank you. Yeah, please do all the good things you do for me. I know you do every time you see me. I just love the comments. So that's it. So not sure what the next one will be, but we'll think of something. I haven't got anything in mind at the moment, so I'm trying to think of things for Vlogmas, so I don't want to do them now and then do them again in my Vlogmas, because that's going to be near enough every day, so I need to have some ideas for that. So what I might do is maybe not do a Tuesday video. I might just do a Friday video, so that my ideas I've got for Vlogmas carry through from the 1st of December. I'm not sure. I'll be back Friday for definite with something, not sure what, and then I'll let you know whether it will be a couple of Tuesdays missed out. So I hope you're well. Thank you again ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.